Tonight, Week 11 gets underway with AFC East rivals doing battle here in Foxborough. Strap in. It's an NFL rivalry like few others. The Jets and the Patriots next on EA Sports. Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. This NFL rivalry series has been a popular one, and it continues here. Jets and Patriots underway on a Thursday night. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Good night.
On the ground, it's a rookie from Tennessee. And taken down just shy of the 40. A great matchup here in the Northeast. We know about the New York-Boston rivalries and other sports, and this one just as heated. It goes back all the way to the AFL days in the 60s. Plus, you might recall it was a Jets-Patriots game in 01 that introduced Tom Brady to the NFL world as he took over for an injured Drew Bledsoe, and the rest, as they say, is history.
Here we go. 331, 331. Right.
They'll keep it on the ground. Sampson. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. You look at this Patriots defense. They enter play one from the bottom, number 31 in the league, Charles, against the run.
And that's been an Achilles heel for them all season long, being able to play against the run, being able to slow teams down. But it's not just that. When you give up big chunks of yardage in the running game, it also opens up the passing options for the team you're playing as well. So typically, when you don't play the run well, you're getting hit in all phases.
A gain of 14. And the Jets first down.
Right.
They'll run on 1st down. Sampson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
There's nothing but pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of a guy trying to throw the football, and on that play, they ended up flushing him to his left. Contacted him as he's trying to throw the football, and that led to the incompletion.
Here we go.
From the 50, here's Fields. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down.
A loss of 8 yards.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Here we go, son.
Here we go on 4th down, Fields. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Well, they got the ball already. They're not going to risk the yardage and running another fourth down. They declined it.
And what was that they taught you in law school, that possession is 9/10 of the law?
I didn't go to law school.
Oh, you didn't? I thought you did. Well, I'm going to give that to you anyway. Possession is 9/10 of the law, and it's 9/10 of this game, too. Having the football counts.
You're so litigious. He works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. Second down. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37. To the air. May. That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. To throw, it's May. There's Henry. Touchdown, Patriots. Hunter Henry. Halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Patriots put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Now Andres Borregales for the extra point. And he gets it to make it 7-0 Patriots. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Here we go.
They'll keep it on the ground. Sampson. Down the left sideline. Inside the 10. And off the way in. Touchdown, New York. Dylan Sampson with his 14th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jets are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Folk connects on the extra point. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we could walk away with a win.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Trying to find Jamison Williams, but now it'll be 3rd down. We're backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
And the Patriots, first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Henderson. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down. There are times on carries like that where he looks a little bit older than his rookie status.
How many times have we talked when we've gone out to dinner about how precocious these youngsters are that come into the NFL now? They play at a higher level at a younger age. The stars aren't quite in their eyes as much as they used to be, huh?
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A gain of 32 that time.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Crazy, crazy, crazy. And here goes us. 5. Hey, what's that?
From the shotgun, May with it. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Drake May. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Patriots have taken the lead. The extra point now for Borregales. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter.
14-7.
The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after getting up 6 the last time on the field. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And he will take it across midfield and down to the 45.
Fields pass. Intercepted. The Patriots take over first and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Crazy, crazy. And here goes us. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Hey, what's that?
Here's May. He's airing it out for Williams. Touchdown! Jamison Williams, his 19th touchdown now on the season. And the Patriots are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away.
The Jets take over. First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
They'll keep it on the ground. Sampson. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 77 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score. The Jets with the football here to start the second quarter, as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming.
Here we go. We're good. All right.
They'll try the left side. Sampson. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Play action. It's Fields. That's taken in by his big tight end. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 26. That third down conversion good for 23.
Normally on third down and short yardage, you're thinking of throwing to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the first down and then some.
Don't jump. Ready? Green 19, get it. Right.
On first down, Sampson. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And he stopped immediately there. Only a yard on the pickup, so a good situation on 2nd and 2. It's now 3rd and 1.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. The Jets on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. They'll keep it on the ground. Sampson. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Dylan Sampson with touchdown number 15 of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Jets are back within a score.
Kick is good.
Extra point up and good by Fulton. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. New England with a first down as they begin the drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 down at the 33. May going to give it to Henderson. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. The Patriots at 4-6 now on the year. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one. As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
They'll throw with May. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on 4th down here. They'll try and throw for it with May. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards, and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side.
First and 10.
They're going to throw. May. They set up the screen for Henderson. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. A good pickup there on first as the screen pass gets him 8. Ball on the 8, 2nd and 2. Out of the gun, they give to Henderson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Trevion Henderson, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Pats have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now up to 14. The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
The Jets take over 1st and 10.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Don't jump. Ready? Right.
Right back to him on 1st down. Tackle made that time by Aleem McNeil.
How about the big guy there showing some agility? Just flowed from his D-tackle position in order to make that play.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Here we go.
They'll keep it on the ground. Sampson. 20. And he gets us all the way down to the Patriots' 8. 164 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half.
1st and goal, New York.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Now a handoff running through the middle. He's able to force his way through one man, but he can muster only about a yard on the play. 2nd down. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
Hey, here we go. Right.
Now Fields on 3rd and goal. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything. And against that man coverage, there was no space available. An incompletion as a result.
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal.
Go.
They snap it to Fields. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and it'll be a turnover on downs. The Pats at the line ready to go. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead.
And with apologies to Dylan Thomas, apparently they're not going to go gently into the half. They're still out there firing haymakers. They took a chance on a deep ball there, but it winds up incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Throwing here is May. He'll swing this out to Henderson. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line.
12 yards. That's good for our Patriots. First down.
From the gun, it's May. Open man down the field is Henry. There he goes, left side. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Hunter Henry with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Patriots will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Fields now to throw. Downfield throw tip, but he's still got it. And they will finally catch him, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. A final shot before the break. Fields to the goal line, but it's incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive.
Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
From the shotgun, it's May. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. First target, first catch, and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now they'll throw here, out of the gun. Throws out left, it's caught by Williams. Will go down as a gain of 6, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense Find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Finding Williams once more, complete. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 24-yard line. A new set of downs after a strong pickup of 16 yards. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Myles Garrett in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. But defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, and how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back.
7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Looking left side, he's got him in. That's Williams. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. They'll look to throw here. May looking to run. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Drake May. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Patriots take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll increase their lead to 28. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. He's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 8.
Here we go. Nice instructions.
A shotgun snap. Fields. Oh, and that is incomplete.
I think it's high time to get him some passes that he's comfortable with. Some easy throws, some completions. He's not even hitting the 50% thus far.
Well, certainly that has played a big role into why they are trailing right now. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Green knife, go.
Out of the gun, Fields. He'll try and do this himself. And this one is incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Boy, not deterred from those first 2 failed attempts. They're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down. He's getting his target. That's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They've been burned twice already on 4th down, but the 3rd time's the charm as they keep the drive moving.
At the 46-yard line.
Throwing again is Fields. Throw left side, caught by the tight end, Njoku. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the Patriots' 45-yard line.
Here's Fields. Over the middle and complete to Wilson. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 21. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I wonder if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long. But a nice throw there for a good game.
Harold Landry. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Here's Fields. He'll swing this out to Sampson. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
That is caught. And the Jets are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now Fields. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. So first down in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's second and goal.
6 yards. It's second down and goal.
Back to throw. Fields. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
Third and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable.
Here we go, son. Easy. 551, 12 go. All right.
To throw is Fields. This is caught. A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be fourth and goal. Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Prime Time. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The field goal does you no good, so they're going to stay out there and go for it on 4.
Here we go, son. Tonight.
They'll try and run for it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Jets get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Folk connects on the extra point. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 20.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pull it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would have, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate, but we'll see what they decide to do as they come out to this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
That'll be complete to Henderson. And he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And it'll be second down.
The 48-yard line.
Here we go, son.
Gibson here running out of the gun. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them. trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Got his man. It's Williams. And he will have the Patriots first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2.
Patriots, first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Henderson now on 1st and 10. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
That pass caught. It's Williams. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but the way that they passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think you continue to do so.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So first down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. To the air, May. And he spots Henderson, open left side. No gain on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd down and goal. They tried to swing it out left into the flat, but the defense, they were very principled there.
It felt very West Coast offense, didn't it? You know their expression, right? In a West Coast offense, when they throw the ball, it's either going to be a touchdown or a check down. I mean, they like to press it downfield. If they don't have it, swing it out, which is exactly what we saw there. But how about the great pursuit and tackle to make a nice play?
Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
And they're going to go for this thing. They're not going to leave anything to chance. They're going to roll the dice on 4th and goal. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
Great. Hey, what's up? Hey, what's fucking in here, man? Crazy. Crazy.
4th down. Here's May. Onside caught by Diggs. And he will be out of bounds well shy of the marker. So that's a turnover on downs. Great job defensively. So we were looking at each other up here in the booth when they went for that saying, oh, wow. Talk about trying to add insult to injury.
Some teams are just like that. Some philosophies, some coaches are like, look, when I got a chance to put some more points on the board, I don't care what the situation, I'm going to do it. And they're also the same coaches as a general rule that if someone does it to them, you won't hear people protest out about it. That's just who they are.
Fields. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. The linebacker, Robert Spillane, making a big play. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. Now it's Fields. Now he's going to step up and run. And running with power here. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Back to throw. Fields. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
331.
Play action. It's Fields. Now he'll tuck this and run. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Fields now to throw. This is the tight end, Njoku. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Let's not quibble about the game there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Sampson. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45.
Gain of 3 yards. That's another.
Looking to throw. Fields setting up the screen for Sampson. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. A completion, yes, but certainly not what they wanted. A loss of a full 6 yards. So now they operate back from their side of the field here. 2nd and long. That's complete. Demario Douglas with it. So 8 yards on the completion there. And 3rd and 8 now. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Here we go. Good.
From the gun, here's Fields. He'll get this into the hands of Sampson. And he's going to be about a yard or 2 short of the first here. He needed the 35 but didn't make it. The decision made for him. They've got to go. It's 4th down. He'll try and run for it. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. It's Marte Mapu. And the Pats are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Just all around a solid performance, and now they've got the 3-score lead here, Charles, in the final seconds of the 4th quarter.
Yeah, in this one, they've been in control, haven't they? They've earned this victory. No question who the better team was out there in this game. And frankly, the score could have been a lot worse than it was. Give them a lot of credit for how they played in this one.
Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type